What's up, YouTube? Back again. LUME'S Thoughts, week number 4. This week, I'm going to talk to you simply thought around setting goals. And I'm kind of a little afraid to say the word goals, simply because there's advice out there to do one thing every day that's physical for your body, and do one thing every day to make money, and do one thing every day that can inspire you, or something like that's out of the box, or like do something that's of the arts or music related, right? But I think that's a big misconception when it comes to goals. And I think back to every time I was actually successful or something, or every time that I actually achieved something or made some shit happen for myself or those around me, it was when I didn't focus on 13 different things, or wasn't out here trying to do more than I could. I actually focused on something that was not fully in reach, a little bit outside of my reach. And then on top of that, it was one thing. So I think back to okay, when I play sports. So leading up to the season, we're practicing 2 hours a day, and that 2 hours a day is for at a minimum, just thinking about training camp and practice before the first game. I'm involved with this for 6 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Outside of summer, weightlifting programs, things like that. 6 weeks of me running, it's only 9 routes in football, So me running 9 routes for 6 weeks, 2 hours a day. I don't know if I'm gonna be the greatest football player, but I'm gonna be able to run out there and catch a pass, right? I'm gonna be able to at least know how to catch a ball. Think back to situations where I saved a substantial amount of money is because I had the one goal of saving money. And, every time I got paid, I blocked out all the bullshit. I chose not to take part in anything that was subtracting away from my goal of saving a specific dollar amount. So when it comes to goals, I guess to sum this up, I think that most people are thinking about, how can I do 20 things or make my life better in so many different ways, when simply put, you gotta focus on one area at a time. And as humans, we are creatures of habits. So, if every day I make my bed, when I wake up, as soon as I wake up, I start to force myself to do that, eventually it's going to be second nature, for me to wake up and make my bed. And by in that example, focusing on just making my bed, I start to have these wins in life, right? And once I turn that forceful habit into a second nature habit, I can start to focus on a new goal. And then you start to string along these wins, and you will never be in a position where you set a goal and didn't accomplish it. That's the last thing I want to say on this is understand what you are capable of. And if it's something that's too far out the box, I'm not saying don't shoot for it, but take a real deep thought into the action steps to get you to that goal that you're setting. If you have a goal of buying 100 rental properties or saving $100,000, it always starts with that first property or that first dollar. So, is this something that you can break down into bite-sized pieces? And then also, are you waking up every day and doing something to hit towards that goal? Not 20 different goals, just one goal. That right there, I think, is one of the, I guess, separating factors in between something that I didn't accomplish and something that I did accomplish. When I didn't accomplish something, I feel like I had too many things on my plate and wasn't able to attack all these things at one time. But when I had one thing on my plate, I focused on that one thing, I got it accomplished. So just lock in on your one goal, put all your energy, effort into that one goal, and then as that becomes easy to you, you're able to start taking on other things onto your plate. All right, holler at y'all next week, man. LUME'S.